shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. The Volunteers will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll go to the ground, finding an escape route. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Just feeds the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Newton. He's going for a big play downfield. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Butler. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Vols look to keep this drive humming. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Put it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And his throw is incomplete. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Newton. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And he reels it in inside the 30. A terrific throw that time, and when you play quarterback here, there's a pretty rich legacy to try to live up to.
And just finding that guy that just makes it look easy. I think the.
Oh, he's got some space. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here comes the heat. Takes it on the shovel. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Finds a man on the left. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slows.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down into the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The short hands, it's Butler.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. Turning it on. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. On 1st first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Vols trying to cash it in on first and goal. Gets it out fast. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys...
Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's Newton. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Going to swing it on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. Got a man, it's Davis. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He's got it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Finds his big tight end. Stopped short. They'll bring him down at the one. He just couldn't get it in. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this...
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Butler. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Butler. He's loose on the right. Past the 20. Touchdown ball! Broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now the play fake. Hit as he throws. Catch in the middle. It's Ramsauer. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So here is the Tennessee offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Norman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. It's Butler. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Tennessee! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Newton. Finds the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. 42 Spider. 42 Spider. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Prince. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Breaks the tackle. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Dortch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Here comes the field goal unit. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Norman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Vols will punt this one. They'll try to get him on the fake. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Unleashes one. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Spin, still running.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
It's complete on the right side. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Dortch. And they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and getting the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Find some fresh air. There he goes. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Let's go. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Red pass is complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
This always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it. I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Grabbed over the middle, it's Prince. That's a really good. Well, they're giving up some size and still making the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw catch.